Hello to everyone. Okay, I made some trail mix and now I want to make a cheap lunch. You know the question, why are you so cheap? Well, today I was in the city of El Cajon and, I gotta take my sandwiches up. And I saw evidence of poverty. You know, all these conspiracy theorists, all this bad stuff that's gonna happen to us. Well, probably the most dangerous thing is poverty, and that can happen to anyone. You can lose your job, you can lose your car, you run out of money, and you can just go on and on and on. But one of the best things you could possibly do is watch all of your money continuously. And you're not going to be living significantly worse by doing it. Okay, so I made a grilled cheese sandwich, and when I was doing the tea party thing, for a high tea, it would be 1 1/2 sandwiches per person. And if you don't eat breakfast like I don't, that'd be probably correct. So, okay, I made a grilled cheese sandwich, and I bought the cheese at Dollar Tree, 16 slices for $1, and that is fine for lunch. Also in my freezer, I have several loaves of bread for making sandwiches. You could make bread with, you could make sandwiches with homemade bread. This bread, when you buy it for $1, it comes out to about 5 cents per piece. I have 1/2 cup of trail mix. So by eating the nuts and seeds, and, you know, having a little milk in your tea, this is a pretty cheap meal. Okay, so today I was at Dollar Tree, and for my freezer, they had these, so I bought 2. I find this one to be good. This is good for tacos. At some point, I will make tacos. Okay, I looked on my trail mix bag, and it says serving size 1/4 cup. So that'd be a little handful. But since I'm eating cheese with no meat, I'm having a little more. Okay, and then this is really great. I found this recipe, and you know I want to celebrate all month long. I'm gonna make some of these cookies, and for these cookies, it's white chocolate, but remember I bought the chocolate chips at Dollar Tree, so I will just drizzle my cookies with some melted chocolate chips. I'll just melt them on the stove and add a little milk. I have everything in the stockpile. I have nuts, I have flour, everything, and these will make some good little tea cookies, and I will throw them in the freezer. But in the meantime, I have these pumpkin spice cookies, 12 for $1. Yesterday, we were eating, these are good. So, you know, might as well have a couple cookies. So, okay, just really cheap lunch. Most likely this lunch would not, this part right here, the bread is 5 cents each. The cheese is probably about 5 or 6 cents each. I have 2 pieces of cheese in each piece. So I had, you know, 15 cents worth of cheese. The cookies say were 10 cents each, so, you know, it's under $1. And when you make your own trail mix, it's pretty cheap too. And, you know, you have better nuts. I prefer almonds to peanuts, but peanuts are good. You know, I took these chemistry classes, and we were gonna, you know, measure energy, and we burned peanuts. So, you know, well, almonds probably would have been too expensive. No, I don't know what that was. That's stupid. Now you know I'm not a scientist. This is good. Rule 1, be grateful to God. Rule 1B, park in the shade. Rule 2, enjoy life every day. I will enjoy this lunch. It's a dirt cheap lunch. Rule 3, buy everything at the cheapest possible price. I'm not saying be miserable. I'm saying have some good pork chops or some steak and roast now and then. But generally, be as cheap as you can. Rule 4, God provides. It's going to be a lot easier to provide if you're not careless with your resources. And number 6, watch and pray, no accidents. You know, today, where my son lives, you know, out in the, it's not really the boondocks, but he said he saw some huge coyotes, and I go, listen, if the coyotes / they say when they're huge, they're wolves, / wolf gets that dog, don't try to be a hero, because chances are it's a wolf. So you got to be careful. You got to be mindful. Basically, watch the dog, you know. We lived out in the back country, and the wolves, well, they were coyotes / wolves. They blew in when they got hungry, and they killed all the pets. They're treacherous when they're hungry. Well, they're wolves, what do you expect? So, okay, you got to watch out for all kinds of accidents. You know, you got to, I was a EMT, and they used to say, survey the scene. Don't just run in and get yourself killed too. So watch and pray, no accidents. I mean, when I get on that freeway, I go, please. There's been several times I should be dead, but fortunately I'm still here. Okay, you guys, I will be back with some kind of cheap dinner. And mainly you need food, water, and a dry, clean place to sleep. So, you know, self-care, you want to attend to those first. And then, you know, add other things. I think then the next thing would be reliable transportation. I mean, in San Diego, everywhere is not like San Diego. I was going to mention, you know, my son's best friend ended up dead in New York. Rochester, New York. Okay, now in California, all the details are published in the paper. You can go to the police department and you can get a police report, anybody. But back there, no. I mean, no one knows what happened to him. I mean, nothing, you know. This person was a well-educated white guy. They don't care. So watch out yourself, you know. Hopefully the police are delving into this, because there is no way I think this well-educated white guy you know, got killed any other way but foul play. So watch the people around you. You know, they can be bad news. Very upset about this. Okay, you guys, God bless you all.